Kids with guns. Lawmakers at the Indiana Statehouse could be close to sending a bill to Governor Braun's desk that deals with how courts should handle such cases.
So this bill has already passed the House and the Senate. Our Statehouse reporter Emily Longnecker has more.
Yeah, this bill deals with how Indiana handles minors 16 and 17-year-olds who are found to have a gun illegally, especially if they are found at or around a school. The bill's author, Republican State Representative Alex Zimmerman, says the bill is about educating young people that carrying and using a gun for violence is not the answer. Zimmerman said it's meant to address an increase in juveniles carrying guns and involved in shootings in Marion County. This past weekend, 2 teens were shot and another injured in a shooting involving IMPD. Police say they were following a vehicle they believed had people in it who were involved in a recent shooting. According to police, someone in the vehicle first shot at police. The original language in House Bill 1249 made it easier to send 16 and 17-year-olds to adult court instead of juvenile court if they were charged with carrying a gun illegally. Lawmakers in the Senate walked back some of that language, passing a bill that allowed for a first offense to still be heard in juvenile court if the teen did not commit any other felony with the gun or have the gun around a school.
At this point, our law makes it so that these kids aren't afraid of going to juvenile court if they're carrying around a gun. What we're trying to do is, don't stop in juvenile court and pass go. You go straight to adult court, where the real consequences of your actions could be held to account.
Lawmakers in the House did not agree with some of the changes made in the Senate. That's why the bill went to something called a conference committee, made up of lawmakers from both parties and both chambers. Wednesday, the committee talked about adding some other parts to the bill that don't even deal with juveniles and guns. And if those additions will make it into the final bill is yet to be seen. This is the part in the session that it gets a little harder to follow. Parts of the language that are in this bill, they could end up in other bills, including the language that deals with guns and juveniles. So the final bill not over the finish line yet. And at this point, with a few days left, it's still hard to say what this bill is going to look like at the end. At the Indiana Statehouse, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.